welcome back to an episode of Jay's Allotment Diary. I'm Jay and this is my garden. It is now Saturday the 26th of September. First things first, I want to say hello to all my new subscribers. Hello and welcome to my channel. This is a gardening channel and it is for beginners, as I am a beginner. Ask any questions you want, feel free. I just hope you enjoy the content that I put on. Also, I want to say cheers to Debbie and Graham there. Cheers for your comments, guys. Really appreciate it. My dad's called Brian, by the way. He just plods on round the garden, just here a little bit. Obviously, due to the COVID and stuff like that, we haven't had a chance to be together. He comes up in the morning and I come up in the afternoon and do some little bits and bobs. But I've got a couple of things going on today. What we're going to do is we're going to take some harvests of the butternut squashes. So some of the butternut squashes we're going to nip away and take them home and get them stored. I have been around these peppers and harvesting some of these peppers. So I've got a couple of nice bell peppers there. Some of the long ones. I can't remember the name of these ones now. That's one of the Roma or something. I don't know. So yeah, so there's a nice little harvest there. I've got some more I'm going to take, and also I'm going to take some seed as well. Butternut squashes I'm going to take, and we're going to take some harvests of them. I'll show you them. I'm going to go to the top of the garden and sort that out. The pumpkins I'm going to leave just a little bit longer because I've really done them just for Halloween, to be totally honest with you. I don't know how long you can keep them on the vine for or what, but I noticed that some of them are dying back now. I don't know if it's the butternut squashes what are starting to die back, but we'll have a little look and see what's going on. I managed to sort out the solar panel. I made a little frame for it. The solar panels are sitting on the side of the shed there because the sun goes all the way around, and the sun will catch it throughout the day, no problem. But I can't move it around and stuff like that because it's on a frame and I can put it on the roof and things. I'll give you a quick glance of that so you can see what I'm on about, because we're going to start doing tests inside of there. I managed to pick up a little timer, so we're going to see if we can get it up and running and get it all sorted out, because I want to start getting some stuff set away and just hide them underneath the lights and just give it a shot and see how long it lasts, you know what I mean. I am going to get some more batteries anyway, but I'm going to start getting it sorted and get some seeds set away and we'll give it a shot. A couple of issues what we've got going on. That main shed, what we need to do is we need to sort out the roof. We were meant to sort out the roof this year, but due to the COVID and stuff like that, we just really didn't have the chance and have the time to do it. So however, I need to do a quick fix on that roof because it's starting to leak a little bit, and also it's a little bit damp. So I'm going to do a quick fix on that roof. I am going to replace the whole roof, but it's a two-man job. At this moment in time, I can't do that because I need the help off my dad. But hopefully next day, once things start quieting down, hopefully they quiet down anyway, we can sort that out properly. But like I say, I'm just going to do a quick fix on that. We're going to have to wait till this wind dies down, so hopefully if it's a better day tomorrow, I can sort it out. My dad's managed to pick up a little coal heater. He's managed to get a little heater where you just put coal in. It has got a flue on, so I need to cut a hole out in the ceiling so we can get it through the flue and then get that all set away. I have managed to set it up inside of there and just doing a little test on it and see what it's like. But like I say, it's a little bit damp inside of there. I managed to sort out the potting shed roof, you know what's going to be with grow room, so that's spot on. That there's been no issues. I've had some strong winds and rain and everything, and it's been fantastic. Touch wood. So that's sorted. It's just the main shed. Like I say, it's just for recording, especially when the dark nights start coming in, you know, just get some warmth inside of there. And also my dad's managed to install some lights and stuff inside of there as well. We've got a couple of ideas what we're going to be doing. My dad's decided to get rid of these two little raised beds what are next to the little greenhouse / shed. We're going to turn that into a chicken coop, and where them two raised beds come out, we're going to put a little run there for them. That's going to be going over the winter, and then hopefully around about the springtime we'll be bringing them up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have some hens in there. We're not going to get many of them. We're only going to get about 3 or 4 of them. They're not going to be the big hens and all of that, just going to be some little ones, as long as they lay eggs and stuff like that. So it'd be nice to get a bit of livestock. But like I say, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the top of the garden. We're going to look at the butternut squashes, take a harvest from them. We'll have a look at the spring cabbages what I put in the ponytail. They seem to be doing spot on, so I'm pleased with that. We're all going to be doing the green manure at the end of the month, so another week's time we're going to be clearing the ground where the Brussels sprouts are and the sweet corn, so that's going to be getting cleared out. Also the onions and the garlic, that's starting to show a bit of foliage on now. I'm a little bit concerned because I don't know if I've done it far too early. The reason why I say that for is because it's still a little bit warm, so obviously the fruits are going to grow, right? And if they grow too high, and then when the cold weather hits in properly, slows the plant down. Once all the wind, strong winds comes in, the snow and all that sort of stuff, it could end up snapping your fruits and damaging the plant, so it not grow. So I think I might have set them way too early, because the idea what you want is the plant is to grow a little bit of foliage, not too much though, but when it hits into dormant, it gets a lot of root on the bottom of it, so it helps it to get stronger. But we'll see, it's just a little bit of an experiment, a little bit of a mess around. They're in the top beds now, the garlic's there, it's in now, so we're just got to just let them be and see what happens, and then the next year we'll see what we get from them, and then I know just to hold them off a little bit longer if anything like that happens. Because like I say, I grew them last year, we put them over where the green manure was going to be going, and that got waterlogged, everything was loads of issues going on, and we've got a couple, but a lot of them rotted away and stuff like that. So hopefully they work out all right, but that's only my little bit of worry, because like I say, they start to come through now, and once this strong winds coming through, we don't know what sort of winter we're going to have now. Once they've snapped them fruits, I think that's it, it's game over. But like I say guys, we'll go to the top of the garden and we'll have a little look, and I'll show you inside of there and all where the water's leaking, and also a little heater what we got. So fingers crossed it works out. I will look for a better one, but this moment of time my dad picked that one up. We'll see how that gets on. Just a quick one on the cucumber. I did harvest the cucumber at the bottom of it. It was quite bitter, but however, I'm going to leave this one on, and we're going to harvest it when it gets to a certain size, and I'm doing a taste test on it, and if it's still bitter, I know that on these ones here you've got to nip away the meals, because I had a shot of growing these last day inside the potting shed, and I kept on nipping away all the male flowers, and they were spot on. I haven't took no male flowers off this whatsoever, and like I say, the bottom one was a little bit bitter. I don't know if it's because it was the first cucumber on the plant, and I don't know if it's because I let it go a little bit too far. So I'm going to leave this to the right size, what I think, and then harvest it. The reason why I let it go a little bit too long for is because it's got quite a few spikes on it. It's quite spiky, and to be honest with you, I didn't really realise cucumbers were like that, but it's quite spiky, and I was just waiting for them spikes just to fall off, do you know what I mean? So it's nice and smooth before I harvest it. But however, we'll look after it. To be totally honest with you, I was surprised to get anything. You know, that was just a spare, hide in there, see what happened. Definitely 100% we'll probably do something along the lines like that next year. Hopefully we've got another greenhouse, like I say, sitting there, and we could do something with that polytunnel. But like I say guys, we'll go to the top of the garden, we'll go and have a look at the spring cabbages and that, check the onions, and then we'll start doing a little bit of a harvest on the butternut squashes. So I'll catch you up the top of the garden in about 2 minutes. Okay. Right then guys, as you can see, these are the squashes. They're starting to die back a little bit now, right? The foliage on it. But as you can see, we've got some more little pumpkins. That was another little butternut squash that I didn't see what was here in the foliage. These Alsa pigs are looking fantastic. These are beautiful for outdoors, like absolutely amazing. We'll crop on them. Spot on. I'm definitely doing them again next year. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to go around. We're going to harvest some of these now. That's looking really good. I'm hoping them to stay on, because ideally I would like to take them home so I can carve them. Right then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to nip this one off. Yeah. I'm going to nip this one out. What we'll do guys, we'll have a little look at them in the greenhouse in a minute. We'll go and have a look inside of this Pony tunnel here, and we'll have a look at the spring cabbages. But I do apologise if you can't hear us properly because it is quite windy, like I say. But these spring cabbages are looking canny good. They just need a good drink of water, which I'm going to be doing in a minute. So yeah, all that is there is just grit, just to protect them a little bit from the slugs and the snails. But like I say, these are just a little experiment, just to see if they do anything to the ground by sucking all the unwanted nutrients out and stuff like that, all the leftovers basically, and hopefully this makes the ground back to neutral, ready for some onions going inside there. Fingers crossed, have some Peter Glazebrooks, because that's the plan for inside of here, and hopefully we're going to have some chili plants or pepper plants along here. Quick update on these are the strawberry runners, the first day runners from this year. So these are looking really good, nice plants, just ticking away nicely inside of these pots, and like I say, these will be getting sorted out next year. As you can see, the little foliage here is starting to come up. So these are taking a hold, really good drainage inside of there. Like I say, it's had 3 bags of sharp sand and it's had a load of cow's manure, so they're doing fantastic. We will quickly have a look at the garlic. So yeah, even though these are flowering nicely, lovely flowers. They're lovely flowers. Even though the flower and stuff like that, I am going to nip them back and pull the tubers up, because like I say, we need to sort out and get the pond in, because I want to put the pond in the middle of there and then we can work around it. All these are going to be coming out because like I say, they're no good. We have got some little cobs on this, have you look. As you can see there, some corn. But we are going to be pulling this out, and this is going to be getting green manure at the end of the month. Going to go through the mother plants, getting them sorted out, because they're going to be going into the sink. And as you can see, with garlic is starting to come up now. Push them down a little bit. But there we go, we're starting to get a bit of a show on the garlic over there. He's starting to get rid of these muskrat leeks now. He's just taking them away, just little pot leeks. These are we stock for hopefully next year, so these probably flower next year, and then I can take the seed from them. But yeah guys, I'm going to go and grab butternut squashes and then I'll meet you in the greenhouse. Okay. Right then guys, we'll have a quick look at these butternut squashes. I'm quite pleased with them, to be honest with you. That's an alright little size one. As you can see, it's starting to change colour a little bit, so I will store these. There's another little one. Still alright little size. And then this one, that's the biggest one. Nice little size and all. So we're really looking forward to cooking these, but I am going to let them store for a week or two at home before I start cooking them. But there we go. I thought I was going to get none this year, like, but I managed to score with some over the moon. So there we've got the squashes. I still got another 2 more at the top of the garden and all. But I'm going to let them be just a little bit longer. So I've got my peppers, and I've got a couple of tomatoes in there and all, and I've got my butternut squashes. So I'm pleased with that. Look at these are the Peter Glazebrook onions when I set away. They were testers, they're doing fantastic. So what I'll do tomorrow when I come back up is I'm going to pot them up in the next size up and just look after them, you know, and then I might just set the other ones away. I might do a couple more and then leave a couple of seed for next year. And like I say, it's no competition, no doubt. I'm just going to grow them and see how big I can grow them. I've now grow them before, and then we'll go from there. But there we go, guys. So hopefully that survives. If not, I will put it inside of the potting shed and we'll see how it gets on inside of there. The leek what I grew inside of here, I'm going to pull it up. As you can see, that's it there. And look at the root system, nice root system on it. There we go, there's the leek. A couple of the roots went down into the bottom pot, what I had on, put on extra. But I'm going to give that a wiggle, clean it up, and we'll have a quick little look. Okay, and then what we'll do then is we're going to have a look at the little solar panel, what I've gone and done, and then I'll show you this little heater, what we've got inside of the shed. So bear with us 2 seconds, and I'll sort that leak out, and we'll have a little look, okay? Right then guys, so there you have it. That's my first attempt of growing a giant leek. It's not massive, I know like that, because like I say, it's just sat inside of here, inside of a tub. But for my first attempt, I'm happy with that. I am going to concentrate a bit more on them, hopefully next year, because I am going to get some more. I have got some what I've got flower heads outside of there, so fingers crossed I can get some seed and some grass from them. Just a little bit of a mess around, a little bit of an experiment. But there we go, guys. That's your first attempt at doing it. With that, I can take that home and make yourself a nice leek soup with that. And like I say, next year, hopefully, we can find a proper place for them to go and do a proper setup with them. With them and with the Peter Gray's onions. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is spin yours around. I'll show you the solar panel and I'll show you the little heater inside of the shed. Okay, so I'll spin yours around now. Right then, so that bit is the frame when I put the solar panel on. I have got a little bit on top of there, so what I can do is I can unscrew it on both sides and it can sit on top of the shed if it needs to. But however, the sun starts from there and it goes all the way around. So I think that'd be okay where it is, but I can't move it around, so it's not a problem. As you can see, it's a full battery, so it is charging. But tomorrow what I do is I will come up tomorrow, and what we'll do is we'll get this set up inside of here. I get it all covered up and things like that, and then we'll get these lights on, and then I'm just going to go and take the chance and we'll see what we can do underneath these lights. I don't know what we're going to grow yet. I might have a couple of onions underneath there. We'll see if we've got any lettuces and stuff like that. Maybe try some radishes and things like that. Just daft little things. I will lower the lights. Definitely will be lowering the lights. I'll just put little buttons in there where they could sit on. And same as on this side, I put buttons where it could sit on, so I can just drop the light down. And like I say, I just got like a little water tray along here, and we'll put some stuff in and we'll give it a shot. I'll get all that covered in so it's all darkness, and then we'll get some sort of cover coming down here so I can go underneath it, and then we'll see how it goes. Like I say, it is charging up nicely, which I'm happy with. The battery's working brilliant. That can stay outside all the time now, because like I say, it was in here, so that can stay outside. I managed to pick up a timer, so fingers crossed we can get it up and running and see how it works. Okay, so what I'll do now, guys, we'll go around and we'll have a look at this little heater. Okay, right then, guys, so this is the little heater on here. As you can see, you just open it up and you put some coal in. It is nice and warm, to be honest with you, as I've came in. And we're going to get that flow sorted and get it through the ceiling. Okay. Right then, guys, so that's me sorted for today. With Dad just been on the phone there. He's going to come and do his little bits and bobs. Hopefully I can get back up here tomorrow, depending on the weather, and we can get that roof sorted out. Because like I say, it's leaking a little bit, but all it's going to be is just a quick fix. And also cut a little hole in the ceiling so I can push that flow through. And hopefully we'll have a little bit of warmth in there. Well, I've done a little test in there. It is a little bit smoky because obviously the hole is not in the roof yet, but however it is nice and warm inside there, so it's doing the job. I will looking to get like a proper one, a bigger one, but at this moment in time that will do, hopefully, fingers crossed. Like I say, I'll be back up here tomorrow and we can get that sorted out. Just depends on the weather. Got my little harvest here, which I'm over the moon with. My butternut squashes, my peppers, and also we have got a couple of nice tomatoes what I've been ripening out and all. So I'm going to take them home, and like I say, these butternut squashes, we will store them and we'll do a little test on them. I'll chop them open, we'll have a little look, and then we'll get them cooked and we'll do a little taste test and we'll see how they turn out like. But once again guys, thank you for watching and stuff like that, and like I say, I'll be back for you tomorrow. Hopefully we can tackle that roof and we'll get the end of the video finished. Okay, so I'll catch you in a bit. Right, hello guys, it is now Sunday morning. The wind's died down, it's not raining out like that, so what we're going to do is we're going to quickly tackle that roof. I'm not going to record it because it's going to be too much of a mess on. I'm just going to get up there and I'm going to just get it covered, and then we're going to cut the hole out and get the flue through. And then I'll hide a little video on there so we can have a little look to see what it looks like and stuff like that. Like I say, it's just a quick fix, temporary fix. We're all going to be sorting out the roof properly when we and my dad can work together, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get some thick ply boards and get on the seat, get it on the roof, and then we can get it all felted and stuff like that. But unfortunately, that's probably going to be another project for next year. It just depends how things get on with this COVID and stuff like that. But in the meantime, we're going to do a quick fix on it, get the flue through. So we've got a little bit of heat going on inside of the shed, especially when this cold weather starts kicking in. So we're going to crack on with that now, guys, and then we'll have a quick little look. Okay. Right then guys, so I'll quickly show you this. Obviously this is a little cold heater. The heater's just started to go out now. We had it up and running, just do a little check on it, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's lovely and warm. That up there is not too hot, it's nice and cool. We have got it all lined out with the metal tin, and also on the top and all we've got the ply and the metal tin and all. It's all wrapped round. It's safe, nothing's going to happen. This is really strong fiberglass, and now it's going to melt. The plastic's what we put on the ceiling, which you see in a minute. That plastic there is cut away from it, and then the plywood is sitting down on it, so nothing's going to happen. We had a good little test of it there. It's been on for a good couple of hours, and it's working fantastic. Absolutely over the moon with it. If we go over to this side here, this is where the rain was coming through, and it was filling up this bucket. This bucket would nearly get full, but it was cold and damp inside of here. But hopefully this bit of plastic we'll put on the ceiling has worked out well. We're all going to insulate it with some insulation. We have got some insulation here, as you can see, and all we're going to do is cut it out and just stick strips of ply along it just to hold it up. We're not going to be putting any in that little section there, but the rest will be getting covered. Also, we're starting to sort out the doors for the gaps. Getting rid of all the gaps. We've been going down the side of the windows and getting all them sealed up, and also we've been going in and installing lights as well. So yeah, it's a lot of work what needs to be done inside this shed, but we're slowly making progress. And that heater, like I say, is fantastic. It's working really well, so I'm over the moon. Like I say, I just want to make sure that was all safe and everything like that, and it's absolutely spot on. Right then guys, so that's the top of it. Obviously we've got some metal on there and also some ply. This is the plastic sheet what we put over it, just to protect the water getting in that side of the shed. Yes, that is just a temporary one, just protect a little bit from the water till we pick up another one. But it's well screwed in, not going to go nowhere, and we'll just see if it does the job. You know, then that's what it's all about, as long as it's safe. Right, and guys, I'll quickly show you this. As you can see, when my dad's been up here down here's social distance, he's been painting the shed. I managed to put some plywood on the door, and then also we managed to get a little plastic handle put on, and then when my dad came up yesterday, he's gone and painting it all. He is going to sort out the potting shed and sort that out, and other stuff around the garden and all he's going to be getting sorted and all. But as you can see there, it looks much better. It's slowly come together. We're starting to seal off all the gaps around the windows and stuff like that. Like I say, that roof is going to be getting sorted out. It's just a temporary fix, that one. But the heat inside there is unbelievable. It's nice and warm, just how I want it. It's only a little heater, like I say. I will get a bigger heater, but at the moment of time, we'll see what this is like over the winter, and then next year I will look at it when I do the new roof. But once again guys, perfect little job off my father there, looks much better. Right then guys, so that is round about it. We managed to do some little jobs around the garden, managed to sort out that roof, got that little heater all set up and running, so I'm happy with that. Also we managed to take some butternut squash harvesters, so we're pleased with that as well. They're home now storing, so I will be doing a little taste test on them probably next week. We've still got quite a bit that we need to be cracking on with. I need to get them vines pulled up where the butternut squashes were and the pumpkins. I'm just going to leave them for another week or two, and then I'll probably just nip the pumpkins away, and then we'll store them somewhere else. We're going to get all them vines all sorted out, pulled up, get the ground turned over, because that's going to be the new fruit section. So basically we need to get the apple tree up what I planted this year. That's going to be coming up, and we're going to relocate that, and then that's just going to get left. We've got a pear shrub sitting there, which is in a big bucket anyway, so that'd be fine. We're just going to drag it to the top of the garden, same as with the blueberry bush. That's in a big tub and all. That's going to be getting dragged up the top of the garden and all. They will be getting fresh feed over the winter and stuff like that, ready for next year. Just give them a little bit of a top up. We're going to have to put up the gooseberry bush. We're going to have to put up the raspberry bush. That needs to come up and get all that sorted out. Also the blackberry, sorry, we've got that to sort out, and also we have got the rhubarb and all that needs to be sorted out and all. We need to pull that crown up. Well, I had no success whatsoever on the rhubarb when I first got the garden last year, and also this year, nothing. It's been very, very poor. I am going to give the crown another chance once we're located at the top of the garden. I have went round and managed to get myself some dahlia flowers, because I am going to be chopping the dahlias back. Lovely flowers, absolutely lovely flowers. That's what I'm saying. I want a lot more of them, but I need them in an area where they can just be and just let them get on with them, so I get more and more and more. But absolutely lovely, and that's what I want them for, so I can just come round and just pick at them all the time, because once they're in the vase they look absolutely stunning, especially the big show ones and all. I will try and get a hold of some of them next year, because I'm checking all the time, and the chrysanthemums. Some of them are absolutely stunning. I want some of them and all. Inside this greenhouse, yeah, everything's starting to get cleared out now. I have been going through the peppers and stuff like that, which you see. I took a little harvest of them as well. But like I say, we're starting to clear stuff out now. This cucumber, we're just going to let it be for a little bit longer. See how this one gets on and stuff like that. Do a taste test, but then that will be going and all. The grapevine, that's just going to sit there nicely and just let that die back. And then just a general clean up inside of here. I have managed to pick myself up a mortar. So this is a mortar, right? I'm going to do some work on this. I'm going to got some batteries, yeah. Got some batteries, yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try anyway, bit of fun, make a windmill, just to source more power. So when the sun's not in and it's not charging the batteries up, hopefully when it's a bit of a windy day or like that, this will help it out as well. Like I say, got this for now. It's just a little bit of mess around, a bit of an experiment, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can source some power from it, just to charge these batteries up. If I've got to buy a little blue box and stuff like that, where I've got to link it to and things like that, I'll be doing that as well. But like I say, I'm going to have a look at some videos and mess around and all that, and get the idea of how I set it up, and then go from there. But like I say, fingers crossed, and get this up and running, and obviously that'll be bigger windmill and stuff like that, you know what I mean. But there we go. Hopefully we can source some power from that, as well as the solar panel. But like I say, guys, a lot to do. We're just making little progress as we're going. It is getting a lot colder now, and once these dark nights start kicking in, that's around about it for the gardening. Basically, it's just getting things cleaned up, things tidied up. Hopefully get the grow lights and all that set up, and where we can start growing some stuff over the winter, just a little mess around to see if we get anything. That's why I'm trying to source more power. And hopefully next year we'll have other plans what we want to do with some nice onions and leeks and stuff like that. Like, look at these raised roots. They're looking fantastic, and they were just a little tester. So loads of stuff what we're going to be getting on with, loads of stuff what we need to be doing. Dad's going around now just painting everything. When he comes up, we're going to get this chicken coop all sorted out and things like that, hopefully for next year. So we've got some livestock coming up. So I guys got loads and loads of plans, loads of stuff what we're going to be getting on with. But once again, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see and stuff like that, please subscribe. You can comment and like, ask anything you want. But once again, cheers for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you all next week. So once again, guys, thanks very much.